Well, TC Geniuses, we got special guests here. We have, I want to make sure I said this right. Is this POPismTV? Is that right, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have Isaiah and we have Enrique. We have two guys that I just met just a few days ago. We were at Lancaster TCG with my boy Jairo and was like, hey, man, I got a guy here. He's got some slabs. He got some stuff he's wanting to move. What do you think? Shot him a text message, shot him some photos. And sure enough, I got to meet two of the coolest guys I've met thus far doing what I'm doing right now. I have Enrique and Isaiah again here with us representing Popism TV, father and son. But when you see them at work, I mean, these are two guys that are definitely going to make waves. Please follow them. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Believe me, they're going to be everywhere soon. So right now, if you've heard of them, you know. If you haven't heard of them, it won't take long before you do. So thank you very much. Welcome, guys, to TC Genius.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. This is cool. This is our first time doing something like this. And so yeah, we appreciate you guys having us on.
Absolutely. Well, again, my partner unfortunately couldn't be here, but he was like, go ahead, AB, fly solo. Thank you again for both of you being on here. But to start off, I just wanted to know, how did this get started?
So basically, we started collecting a couple years ago, and first I would collect Funko Pops and just different stuff, Pokemon cards. And slowly and surely we kept getting more. And our name, it's POPismTV. And so pop is for pop culture. That's what it stands for.
Nice.
And then the ism is like the suffix. So it's basically like the vision of something. And TV was because we're doing YouTube and stuff,
Nice.
Instagram, and we're just trying to grow. That's kinda how we got started, and then, so we're mainly collecting at first, and then we had our friends get us into vending as well.
Awesome. Well, Genius is, I've seen plenty of the videos just within the last few days. And when I tell you that, again, Isaiah is the magic man, he's cutting all the deals. Isaiah's dropping the hammer. Okay. So don't think that just because you see 15-year-old, right, Isaiah? 15 years
Yes, sir.
old and putting in some work. He knows his stuff. So don't think you're going to come up to the table and get one over on him. All right. You're going to walk away and be like, man, I don't know if that went well for me, but it's been cool to watch him work. Enrique sits in the background. He lets his son work. And it's been amazing to watch the videos and watch you both in action. It's a lot of fun. It gives me hope knowing that one day my son and I can do things like that. I mean, I have two boys that are interested in the hobby. So I had a question for you guys. Do you guys have a personal collection?
Yes, we definitely do. It's grown a lot over the years especially, but mainly I collect, sealed stuff and raw cards. Slabs at shows obviously move really well and stuff, but, personally, I feel like slabs can't really display well for me. So, the seal collection, I love my seal collection for sure. I collect all the Pokemon Center ETBs, so this weekend I finally got the Evolving Skies Pokemon Center ones, so I was
Nice.
so happy, and so now I feel I'm complete until obviously the new Mega Set comes out, but so yeah, and then he collects we collect Funko Pops as well, like sports ones, and, we just have a whole bunch of different stuff, plushies. He collects
Awesome.
everything. As we're talking to you, he's over here with his little Ted from Pop Mart. So,
Yeah.
we have all kinds of stuff, and, so we started off with, Funko Pops, and it's man, just like the name is, right, pop culture, and so it's everything. We collect, everything from Child Masks, to obviously Pokemon, Go Pops. If you went into his room, you would see all kinds of plush, all kinds of just different things. He collects the vendor badges from all the shows that we go to.
Nice.
He collects lanyards from just different ones that either we go to or our friends go to, and they know that he collects them, and so they bring them to him, and so all kinds of stuff. Collecting has really helped us out, grow as father and son duel, but really the way we started was because my dad passed away, and we were both really close to my dad, kind of dealing with all that grief and all that. Collecting is what kind of helped us out to cope. And so, we've been able to just kind of grow his personal collection, sometimes a little too much. Sometimes we pick up a really cool thing and in the collection, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to sell this. It's gonna sell super fast. And right away, he's like, nah, this is for the PC. And I'm like,
He's putting
God,
it in the untouchable section, right? Like, nope, it's not going anywhere.
yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. That's what I always tell him. But if you looked at his personal collection, it's all over the place. It's not even value wise, it's not crazy, but just, he collects what he likes. He has comic books and all kinds of stuff.
So one day there'll be a Popism TV museum, right? That'll just with all the collections of everything he's ever collected. Because I know I'm the same. I collect everything. My mom started me young when it came to the wave of Beanie Babies, and then it moved into Pokemon and then Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like that. So Isaiah, you and me both, we're the same. When I mean, it's just yeah, collecting anything, everything is special. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
It's everything that, like, pop culture is so many things, right? Like,
Yeah,
he likes,
absolutely.
like, vintage clothes and all kind of things, and so now we're starting to wear the same shoe size, so now he's starting to take my shoes, and I'm like, "Oh, we're not gonna let that happen."
And you're convincing dad what to buy because you know, like, oh, I'm gonna wear that soon.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, my wife's done the same thing with our boys too. She's like, "Oh, I know I'm gonna buy these and they're gonna fit into them soon." So she'll buy some cool shoes here and there that she knows will work, so that way they can wear them too. But you something interesting that caught my attention the other day, Enrique. We were at the store, and obviously we know that Isaiah is the one that calls the shots on camera. But you told me something very interesting. You said, "I'm just the Uber driver. He's the one that calls all the shots. Hey, I want to go to Atlanta." Like that's as easy as it gets. That's how it works, Isaiah. Let's go, Dad.
I wish, man. It's just like with school, it's tough, obviously, because I can't be missing too much. But I wish it could be like that. But we have done some cool shows. I mean, we've gone to like LA and different like states. So I wish we could, but I mean, we go to as many shows like as possible, mainly ones around here. But we definitely do go to a lot of cool shows that would probably not be possible. Like,
Ask that because obviously with school now, obviously it started up again during the summer. Maybe it's a little bit easier, but then your dad's mentioned that you're also in band, right? So you've got school, band. You're obviously what I would call a very up and coming entrepreneur, especially if you're able to sell anything and everything. I applaud you for it. That's really, really cool. So I'm excited to hear that. And knowing that you're willing to do anything and everything, go to any show, that's what makes it fun and exciting because I think that just gets your name out there. And
yeah, first started off, we would go to local shows just every weekend, just even if it wasn't just for cards, for anything really, and, just to meet people and stuff, and then now we go to shows in Houston pretty much, well, it feels like every other weekend, and, just all over.
yeah, and then we got this big one coming up, right? The DFW card show is gonna be up at the AT&T Stadium, so I had a question for you, Isaiah. What do you see or where do you see yourself in the future as a vendor? Or what exactly do you see yourself doing in the future? I mean, is this something that you do now? Is this something that you believe you'll do forever? What do you wanna do with this? Or what do you see as the ultimate goal or dream?
Honestly, right now, especially over the weekends, I really wanna do this, just continue to grow Instagram and just meet more people and just kinda grow the business. My goal was maybe to own a shop one day. I feel like that would be really cool because I feel like own a shop and just I don't know, I guess you'd see like, new customers and have, like, your locals and your regulars that would come every single day or every weekend or something like that. So I feel like that would be, like, the main goal. Obviously, I do wanna go to, like, college and stuff, and, I wanna be, like, an engineer, so maybe my
Nice.
dad would take over for a little bit while I'm gone, and then, I'll
He's still
come
gonna
back
have you
and
on the phone, right? He's gonna be like, "Hey, man,
yeah.
I got somebody trying to cut a deal, Isaiah. What do you think?"
Yeah, I'm trying to take my notes now because I mean, he's a sophomore right now, so yeah, he stays busy with school, man, and he has goals for personal wise, right? And then his goals for the business. He talked about being an engineer. What school you want to go to already, right?
Yeah, I would love to go to MIT, it's my dream school.
Nice, absolutely, man. Well, hopefully we'll help get you there, or I think you'll do it yourself, man. Again, I think you're on that path. You're working towards it. A lot of times, talking from personal experience, being indecisive and not knowing what you want or where to go, not having any kind of guidance, definitely makes it tough. But knowing what you want, go out there and get it, man. I think it's the possibilities are endless, and believe it when I tell you, I see the same potential that you've heard other people mention. Your dad, your mom, believe me, it's out there, and you can see it. You really can see it. When you see it, you see it in somebody's eyes and their mannerisms, their character. I mean, you're respectful. You can tell that you treat the customers with respect. You're courteous, and yet at the same time, this is business, and this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. This is what I want. Teach us a thing or two, because I know I would like to see it. Maybe some deals don't work out.
Yeah, we've
Absolutely.
definitely bought some things that we've regretted for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's a card that if anybody brings it to us, no matter how much they are asking on it, he's gonna pass on it because we got burned by that card, right? The Journey Together one.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
TCGeniuses and everybody out there in the Instagram, TikTok, YouTube world would like to know what that card is so they don't bring it, or they just bring you a collection of them and just bring you 20, 30 of that copy. What is it?
Man, he's gonna pass up on it,
Yeah,
but
it's the Iono's Belly Bolt, the SIR one from Journey Together.
Okay,
Yeah, so, man, I made it feel like a rookie mistake. I bought it was the weekend, I think, before Journey Together had officially came out,
okay.
and so or like, it was like a day or something like that, and obviously the prices start off really high, and so I thought I was getting a really good deal because at the time, I mean, it was a pretty good price for what it was going for, and man, the weekend after, it, like, tanked big time.
right?
like less
Just
than half
paid.
of what I bought it for.
Yeah.
So it definitely, I don't know, it's just like every time I see that card or something, I'm like, nope, I'm not buying that one. Like,
I'll take them all but that one.
Yeah, every time somebody brings that card, I always feel like we're watching Nacho Libre, where he's like, "Get that card out of my face!" Like we're not buying that card, and it's so funny. We've passed up on it so much, but yeah, I mean, we've not every deal has panned out, right? And so there's some deals that with Pokemon, I mean, it's easy to say that it's gone up so much. I mean, people say all the time that, it's better than stocks, it's better than putting your money in the bank, and
Yeah.
they're right. But there has been some deals that, I'm sure that we could, spend all day talking about that they haven't worked out. And so you just kind of, learn from that mistake and what not to do. And sometimes, or I guess a lot of the times, people bring stuff to the booth, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I'm buying this. And then he's like, not happening. We're not doing it. It's not worth it. This is
You feel
why.
the tap on the shoulder, like, nah,
Yep.
I don't think so.
Yeah. To remind me who the real boss is.
Override, right? Like red alert, override. Like he's hitting the button. Like I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah. The Uber driver does not make the decisions. So
What you
yeah.
think, Isaiah? That you have to keep him on a short leash, right? You're like, no, I thought I
yeah,
let you do a
sometimes,
deal.
yeah, because I feel like sometimes, like, I don't want to get stuck with cards and stuff, but like, I prefer like quality over quantity. Like, I really have good cards that are like nice and that people like would like, that are more popular like at that time, rather than be like, oh man, like I have so many cards. You kind of get what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Some people are like, oh man, I know I got 4 or 5 people that come to me every show and they're looking for Articunos or obviously the Charizards or the Pikachus. I mean, they're the main staples, right, of the collecting world when it comes to Pokemon. But there's just some that like, man, I've had this Tropius IR with me for 10 shows, or dad over here just bought a Iono, SIR, and man, that's been in the case for geez, what feels like the whole year. Just so, man, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys again. I know you guys had a busy night. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what else you guys put out there. I mean, it's been fun just within the last few days. I've met y'all, and to actually feel like I know you guys just because it turns out that families come from the same area. But it's just been fun to interact with you both. It's been a pleasure again just to learn and just to see that part of it just coming from a young vendor. I kept telling my boys the whole time, I'm like, I'm not going to call him a kid. He's a young man. Because believe me, when you're doing what you're doing and putting yourself out there and making a name for yourself, Isaiah, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch come up through the ranks, and you're like, man, that kid's got it. That young man's got it. And you start seeing it evolve slowly. And then all of a sudden it's this tidal wave of just talent and growth and potential just spewing out, and you got it. So just keep plugging away, keep going to school and keep learning, and just I guarantee you'll make waves in this world, man. So congrats on all the success, on all the videos and everything you put out there. I'm pretty sure that anything you set your mind to, you can do. And to the TC Geniuses, again, Enrique, Isaiah, POPismTV, it's been a pleasure having them on. And is there anything, Isaiah, anything that you would like to add or anything that you would like to leave the community with? It doesn't matter if you want to plug somebody or if you want to talk about something or just anything that you feel you have to say for the community itself. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
I would think I would say like to everybody who's like supported me along the way, especially my dad and both of my parents, my mom, and just for like with me and stuff, and especially since it's grown a lot. And I feel like hopefully we can get to like new heights and just keep it going.
Yeah, no. I mean, thanks for having us on, man. Like I said, it's our first time doing something like this, and so it's really cool to, you know, have you guys like reach out to us and get us to do this, and just learning from each other, and hopefully more videos to come. And if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out, and we're
Absolutely.
more than willing to help out with whatever we can. And we're just kind of doing some collabs together on. But I guess I would just say, like, just follow us on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Everything is under POPismTV, and so try to put reels up every other day. I would say we would try to put different videos, and we try to make them fun. We try to make them good, like that you can learn from them, and really just kind of get a good laugh. And if there's anything that you guys are looking for, anything like that, feel free to reach out. We get all kinds of stuff from sealed to raw cards to slabs to plush. I mean, all kinds of different things. And so if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out. I mean, that's all, Isaiah. Like, he'll respond to you on there. But yeah, thanks again for having us.
Absolutely. Again, it was a pleasure to have you both, to be a part of it, to be a part of that journey. I mean, again, you guys going out there, but believe me when I tell you, you guys are rock stars in the making. And when you talk about some of the big names in the collecting universe, I believe you guys are well on your way. Thank you very much for sharing your story and just giving us a chance as well. We're a small channel. Again, today we, had one of our big benchmarks that we crossed. We were able to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're just trying to do this for the community. Anybody that wants to come on, any creator, anybody that wants to share their story or talk to us and give us a shot, I think it's a natural growth for any one of us to be able to come on and say, you know what, we just want to be a part of it. We want to have a little piece of the collecting universe and just make a little name for ourselves. But again, I think you guys are definitely on your way to being one of the biggest rock stars out there that we have. And to be local and to have you guys around, have started building a little bit of a relationship, and definitely just means a lot. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to what I believe will be the community. And I think they'll definitely reciprocate what you guys are doing out there, because you guys are putting in the work. You have to get used to it, because I think this is just the beginning. This might be the first one, but I can assure you it's definitely not going to be the last one. And thank you, honestly, for coming on and sharing a little part of your story with the TC Geniuses.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching, geniuses. Smash that like button and we'll catch you in the next pack.